Hello everyone, welcome to your first instalment of Daily Blues transfer news here on 100% Chelsea, giving you all the latest rumours, all the players leaving the club, all the players coming into the club. You'll hear every single detail here on 100% Chelsea, and I'm here to give you the first instalment. So let's get this started. The first hottest topic on the block. The hottest topic on the block at the moment surrounding Chelsea is Radamel Falcao. Now, Falcao looks like it's a done deal. It looks like he is actually coming to Chelsea. And this has two side effects, I would say. The first is if Falcao can be the player that we all know he can be, if he can be the striker, the clinical striker that haunted us in the Super Cup, the striker who can bang in those goals, the threat that we know Falcao can be, then we have bagged ourselves a bargain. For 25 million, apparently, Falcao is on his way to Chelsea. And if that is the player that's going to show up, we have a very good thing going on. If the Falcao of United decides to show up, the Falcao that was struggling, the Falcao that couldn't even know how to shoot a ball. You know, we saw dreadful occasions from Falcao at United, and part of that is to blame on the fact he wasn't being played. Part of that is probably because he didn't settle in well. But the rumour is that he wants to play for Chelsea. He wants to play for Mourinho. He's willing to take a pay cut. If that's the case and he has that attitude, bring him. It's Falcao at the end of the day. You can't say no. One bad season. Let's just hope he doesn't turn into Torres. You know, let's just pray. Now, Torres done some wonderful things for us, but not a lot. And if he turns into Torres, at least we didn't spend 50 million on him. That's all I can say, really. I think the Falcao that we all know will show up. I think the dangerous Falcao will show up. Mourinho will get the best out of him, and I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, Falcao, Costa, dangerous. Next on the agenda is, apparently, I read this morning, and it raised an eyebrow. Eden Hazard. Don't worry, he's not leaving. No chance. Eden Hazard wants Benteke to come to Chelsea. Apparently, I'm not going to say no. I would take Benteke. I really would. He wants to play Champions League football now. He wants to go to the next level. I think Benteke is that sort of player. You know, he's physically strong. He's hungry. He's he's got that urgency. He's got the urgency. And his power, his ability, his goals, he has it. I think if he hits the next level and under the guidance of someone like Mourinho, it pretty much, I don't want to make comparisons here, but when Drogba first came to the club, he wasn't the great striker that we all know now. You know, he came from Marseille, he was an average striker, and Mourinho turned him into a legend. Benteke, maybe the same story, who knows? He's got the same playing style as Didier, the same sort of, tough, I'm going to get past you, you're not going to stop me sort of attitude. That is Benteke, just like Didier was. So I think it could be a good match. Chelsea and Benteke, I would take Benteke as backup. Definitely as backup. We'd have Falcao, Costa, now Remy, Benteke. If Benteke was to come as well as Costa, it would possibly mean that someone has to leave. And that would probably be Remy, unless if Jose is willing to play with 4 strikers. But if he wants 4 strikers, it means one has to occupy the bench a lot of the time. And I'm not sure if they're going to be okay with that. So let's see what happens. But Benteke, I would take as great backup to an injury-prone, let's hope it stops, but an injury-prone Costa and Falcao, who might not hit great form. Benteke is good backup, so I would take him. Next on the list is, apparently, and I don't think this is true. This came from the Metro, and I don't trust the Metro that much. So, but apparently Chelsea are considering a 29 million bid for Higuain. No. It's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. I think it's a thing where every transfer window, Higuain seems to be the first player that's linked with every club that exists. You know, he's the moment the transfer window opens, boom, Arsenal are linked with Higuain. Chelsea are linked with Higuain. You know, Scunthorpe United are linked with Higuain. It's just, if he's that guy. And I don't think, no. I don't see any truth to it. I think Arsenal will consider the bid. I think Arsenal are the team who's going to go for him. And by what I've read and what I've seen, it seems pretty likely that Arsenal are actually considering Higuain. So Chelsea, nah, I just don't see it happening. Higuain, no. Would I take him? No. It'd be there'd be too much cluster on the bench. You know, we'd have Costa, Falcao, Higuain, Remy. If Benteke, no, it's too much. Too much. No. If we were to get every single player we were linked with, we'd have a 50-man squad, and that's the truth. So no, Higuain, I don't see happening. Next is considering one of our players, Peter Cech. I thought he would have left by now. You know, I really did. I thought he would have left at the same time Didier did, but he's still around. He's playing the postseason games. That's, you know, he played against Sydney. He's still around and he's playing. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. Is he staying? Believe me, as much as all of you guys, I would want Peter Cech to stay. Peter Cech is, you don't get another Cech. You know, we have Courtois. If anything went wrong with Courtois, we have Cech to rely on. It's perfect. And if he leaves, we have to get someone as backup. And if we were to get someone like, let's say, Robert Green, you know, if Courtois was to get injured, would you really stick Robert Green in goal for Chelsea? He's not Chelsea level. He's not Chelsea caliber. Peter Cech has everything you possibly want in a goalkeeper. He loves the football club. He has the experience. And if he's just willing to play not as much games as Courtois and stay on the bench a bit, if he's willing to, he's perfect. I'd keep him, please. Keep him. Cech, we don't want you to go. Please stay. Please. He's a legend and I wouldn't want him to go. I really wouldn't. So, fingers crossed, he's not going. But the rumour at the moment is that apparently Roman Abramovich has opened the door for him to join either Man United or Arsenal. As I don't want this as much as you do. I really don't. We don't sell to rivals, you know? We really don't. Would I sell him to Aston... Bloody hell. One of my cats going crazy. Anyway. Would I sell him to Aston Villa? Yeah, because they're not a title contender. Would I sell him to United or Arsenal? Especially Arsenal, because I think Arsenal are going to be the team next year. No, I really wouldn't. I wouldn't give our legend, one of our best goalkeepers, to a rival. No. And I hope there's no truth in the story. I wouldn't want to see him go. I hope he stays. So Cech, please stay. Next is Griezmann. Now Griezmann is a hot link and he's been linked with the club since February. He has been, you know, apparently Chelsea's #1 target. But this week it's come out that Mourinho and people from Griezmann's corner has said there's no deal. He's not going. It's off. At first, it seemed pretty likely. I was reading all these rumours and all these news stories, and it seemed Griezmann is coming to Chelsea. You hear the odd Instagram rumour, he's followed John Terry, blah, 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 you know. Just like the whole Messi scandal got out of hand. Griezmann, apparently now the deal's off. Apparently nothing's happening. Apparently there wasn't even a deal. So, we don't need him. But it would be a good addition to the squad. Where we have to reinforce, he'd be the perfect fit, you know, to that number 9 can play attacking mid. He's that guy. If Oscar was to be off form, Fabregas was to be off form, if we have a striker who's off form and we need someone world class, Griezmann, epic. But I don't think we need him, you know, to that point where this is a massive loss. No, it's not. It's not. There's a lot more players out there. We have a good squad as it is. We don't really need him. So if it's not going to happen, I'm not disappointed. And the last is the guy who Tony wanted, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. It seemed likely that he was going. Now Real Madrid have signed Benitez as their manager. Don't ask me how or why, because that's clueless to me. I have no idea how they got Benitez and got rid of Ancelotti, but that's another story for a different day. Now they have Benitez. Apparently Benitez is trying to make Gareth Bale his man. You know, it will no longer be Ronaldo. Apparently Ronaldo will move into the number 9 role while Benzema looks like he's heading out of the club. Gareth Bale will become that guy, that talisman. And because of that, Bale has come out and said that he will be at Madrid next year. So all the rumours can stop. Bale is not going anywhere. We're not getting him. Man United are not getting him. No one's getting him. Tony, I'm sorry, we're not getting Bale. So we're going to have to move on, mate. We'll move on. And yeah, there we are. We need Bale. It would be a great signing. if we got Gareth Bale. But we have our man, we have Eden Hazard, we have our boys, Willian, you know, it's okay. It's okay. We're not in need of someone like Bale, but he would have been a good addition. So let's move on. Let's get some more targets out there. And I will report all the latest rumours. Tomorrow, another video will be coming out, the second installment of these daily transfer news videos will be coming tomorrow. So I hope to see all of you then. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to 100% Chelsea for real Chelsea fans, just like you and me. And comment anything in the comment section below. Any signings you want to see come in, anyone you want to see leave the club, let me know in the comment section. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for the next installment of, let's say, Transfer Daily, but on 100% Chelsea. Take care.